Three, two, one. And welcome, this is Draken, to the 11th episode of my Factorio Let's Play series. Last time we fixed some problems with the factory, got smarter servers being made automatically, and I'm defending against a few alien attacks. This episode, I'm hoping to get blue science up and running. I was actually hoping to do that last episode, but it didn't work out as well. Turrets, engaged. It works, okay, that's good. So, hopefully get that set up this time. We have pretty much everything ready. We just need one or two more electric furnaces. That should be good. So, let's get started on that now. So, what we need for that is we need some monitors, which we made here. All we need are electric circuits, which are not being made very fast because this isn't fast enough. That's easy to fix. We just uncraft this, craft one of these, and put it back down. Say we want copper cable, and that'll work. I do think we should upgrade this at some point, but we're so close to remodeling the factory with the logistic robots, I don't think that's really necessary. Another thing I've noticed is we don't have any inserters being made, really, because they're all being eaten by this, although they are backing up here. So hopefully they'll back up and it'll be fine. These are remade because not enough electronic circuits. Okay, back to this. We have smaller inserters, we have advanced circuits, we have batteries. All we need now are steel, which is very easy. All we do is put this here, get some steel being put in, steel put out, on a belt, I guess. And if I do this, do this one, and what I want is I want all the advanced circuits to go on the same side of the belt. Because I want the steel to be on the opposite side. Actually, if they're all coming in this way, that's fine. They can come in on that side of the belt. They can, and we'll put the steel on the other side of the belt, and it will be fine. So that, and they'll be done correct. Although we will need some underground belt, and that should be fine. So underground belt there, like that, and actually I will do this because it'll save us some belt usage. There we go. And that will work. Just hook up some power and steel will be made. So now we have steel and advanced circuits on one line. Now we need to get batteries and smart inserters on the opposite line. So we want this coming under here, probably. No, probably want it down here because that way we can do something like this and then this. That looks good. And all we need to do is connect this up now. And there's smart inserters on the one side of the belt. Which side? No sulfuric acid because no sulfur because it's being made, it's just not very fast. Well, we shall soon hopefully fix that. I remember we had two of them working. It's probably because we don't have enough petrol. Because well, we do have a little electricity problem. We're just not making enough. Construction robots, sure. And we just need to convert this, and we just need to get more oil refining being done. Can we actually refine more oil? Yes, it will take a long time to craft though. What is it? Like 42 seconds overall? I will hang around here though, and what we will need after this is a lot of pipe and some underground. Just because the fact that we'll have to hook all the new oil plant up to the same things where the old ones are. And this is really slowing down plastic and sulfur production. So yeah, coal is still going well though. Back all the way up, I'm sure. I'm curious, how long does it actually take for the 20 seconds? No wonder it takes So seems like it's sewing long. Now we just need some pipes. This was a problem. We can't do that. Well, we can actually. It'll just be a little more complicated. So find this here, and then we will immediately need to start doing underground belts. Here. Do this as far as we can. That's exactly perfect. That's not hooked up, I don't think, because whenever the underground belt doesn't actually hook up, it's only these things that can hook up. So that's the petrol. Next we'll need light oil, which is just running this, and then a little bit of underground. Actually, you can do this like that. Hook that up. That's light oil, and then hook up the heavy oil, and then do that. And all we need to do is hook up the coal, not the coal, the petrol. Simply that, and boom, we have this to be done. So I'm hoping is that this will all work, that will all go to the right places, and we'll get more petrol, which means more sulfur and some more plastic, both of which are things we want, which it's not a big problem, but it is good to have that stuff being made. And it is sad that it takes so much sulfur to make so little sulfuric acid. 2.5 batteries is like 5 sulfur. So it's like 2 sulfur a battery. So it's coming in on that side. Got plenty of batteries for ourselves. Now we need these to come in on opposite sides. I think they are, so we can just use a splitter. Like that. Nope, they're coming on the same side, so that, and that should be good. I really want to get this because that'll get us a lot more petrol. But don't have blue science. We're almost there though. Almost. Just keep researching things related to logistical systems, because we want those in a second. And now we have all the materials we need. So if we just this should be batteries. There's just really not enough sulfur at all. Do I have any sulfur on me? I have 5. Just a little bit. And now we can get the assembly machines working. And we need to get this started. So I actually do have quite a few batteries on me, so I'll probably, since there are so few batteries actually on this chest, on this line, I think I will do something like this, that, and I'll put half my batteries. I don't need that many. And then I just won't craft them. So one of the things you can do is craft them yourself, and then for the first few technologies to get you started with some of the things that really can help your production, but that really doesn't work long run. So if you just craft technologies, not technology, science facts yourself, you're just wasting your resources. That's good. 2 machines should be good for now. Hook up some long-handed inserters, and then some short-handed ones. We don't need really fast at all because the crafting speed is the real hold up here. Blue science, and that. A little bit of output over here, and it should be good. That, and should have blue science. You can see it's very slow to craft, even with the faster machines. Part of that is electricity. Speaking of electricity, that's something we can work on next. I will have these just boxed up because manually loading them is okay for now. We just need to have them we just need to have them made, which is the hard part and the long part. And next we can work on making more power. To make more power though, we do need solar panels. We already have all the materials though, they're very common. We just need to create the solar panels. So I don't want this. This is pretty. It served its purpose. 400 steel plate, plenty of steel. But I do want to use this area to start making our solar panels. So to get started, we will need steel. We won't need this much though. I would say maybe 1 or 2 furnaces should be sufficient. Do we have any? No. So we'll craft 2 of those. Get those started, and then after that we will need some assembly machines, pretty obviously. Put those over here. Should be fine. Yeah. So there and there, out here, like that. Whatever. It's not symmetrical. That's okay. So after that, we need steel. We need electronic circuit, and a lot of them. This is where the real holdup or time waster is in building solar panels or anything really, to making the electronic circuits. So to make assembly machines, I need a lot more iron. Okay, let's steal some of these guys. Oh, you have a lot of iron. So I want about 5 assembly machines. So after the 5 assembly machines, a little distraction. It's 3, 4, 5. No, I want the actual production of solar panels. So 5 assembly machines. This is probably not the most efficient way, but it is a good place to start. So for the actual thing, you need just iron and copper cable. Copper cable can be made in 3. Actually, no, 2 machines. And then the actual circuits can be made in 3 machines. Like down here. I'll get this worked up, set up correctly to use the least amount of space. Let's go here. Let's go over here. This. You'll see what I'm doing in a second. I'm not crazy, I assure you. And keep. There we go. There's that machine. Like this. So if we do this, like that, that will just ensure that hopefully we get an even distribution across most of these, and that. So we need copper coil here, copper cable. I don't know where I got copper coil from, and we'll need some iron along here, which is okay. We will just run that along the back here, and we can also use the same line to get the copper for the solar panels. So the solar panels can be back here. We don't need that. We only need 1. This can be used for other things though if we do find out this is a lot of production. We do need some transport belt, of course. Luckily we have plenty right here. Bring the steel over. Both sides is fine. That should be good. We will need these to output pretty far away. Like that, and that should be okay. Tool belt. I actually haven't had this. That would be very useful. Electronic circuits and steel, and then the copper, and that should be good. We will need a few more inserters, a long hand inserter, and that should be sufficient. Do need some power cables, power lines, of course, and yeah, that there, power, and and then of course these steel over here. This, a little bit of power in here. Don't need this. And we can just output to a chest, because these will have to be placed manually for a long time at least. Is that everything? Yes. Everything's being made. Electronic circuit production is just great. This will be slow now, but it takes so long to craft. Which, well, I guess I could use a little faster inserter for the electronic circuits. And the steel. Faster is pretty much always better. Except in power consumption, which is what we're trying to solve here. After we get finished with this, you notice that these are decreasing their performance as night is here, the ones we already have. So to get these, get this to work as a truly effective system, we'll need accumulators, which, as you guess, accumulate power and then output it at night. I don't know if we have that actually researched yet, But basically what it does is it is just batteries and iron, which is pretty simple. Oh, whoops. That's a mistake. This needs to be put over here. What? Turrets are being damaged? Looks like they got it. This should be over here, because otherwise we're only having one of our 3 machines working instead of all of them. Which is kind of silly. Why have 3 machines, then? Should be good, though. Definitely, okay, that's working. So, we have some solar panels. I just like to put them in a grid pattern, because if you arrange it like this, then it can cover all of them. There are some people that like to use the more advanced electric poles to cover more. But I found this design works well, and it looks nice. Which, in the fields, when you just get fields of solar panels, is an important part. So, yeah, electricity is not doing so hot. But these solar panels, as they kick in, should help alleviate the problem. You can see the solar panels are kind of accounting for a little bit, and we're getting some reprieve, a little reprieve there. But you'll notice the solar panels are already spiking up, and they're already at like 66% capacity, and they're already more than what they were before. And these will be turned out. We'll go do something else. When we come back, we'll have like 50 of them. I'll be like, I made too many, but that'll be fine. This is just not enough inserters. There's not enough electronic circuits. Because, yeah, let me guess. Blue science, yep, smart inserters. But we already have 10. 10. It's a good start. And the fact that we have all this, our industry already set up is pretty good. Next episode, maybe we should increase this just a little bit. Do what we did down here, make a few more, and that should hopefully solve a lot of our problems. And our factory should work well. We can get started on blue science and go from there. I've enjoyed this episode. Hope you have too. Feel free to leave a like or comment. I'm very open to suggestions if you have idea what we should do next. But this has been Dragon. Hope you enjoyed. See you again.